Hey Wanderers.
Welcome to Wanderlost.
I'm Ron.
And I'm Amanda.
And this is Military Chatter.
Today we have some more acronyms,
right.
And we made it through the last video without having to add any acronyms.
I'm very disappointed in that.
Oh, I'm pretty excited about it.
So we are going to talk about, we talked about packing last time and what it's like when you move in the military and the military pays for your move. We're going to talk today about a DITY move. That's our
DITY.
first acronym. DITY. Do it
Yourself.
So DITY move. So this is where the government through the Travel Management Office. Oh, you could have done TMO in the last one. Yeah.
Well.
Travel Management Office, they'll book a local company who will pack you out. But you can also do a do-it-yourself move or a DITY move. And I have
You become the moving company
Yes.
because they pay you to move your stuff.
Yes. So some people do this. For some people, it's a way of life. I have no desire to be part of that life.
Yeah, I don't know.
But sometimes if you can't sometimes it's forced upon you because you have no other choice. If you have to move when you need to move and that sort of thing. But some people do it as a way to make money.
Right, because you are the moving company and you get paid to do it.
So so if you do a DITY move, the government will pay you 95% of what it would have cost the government to move you. So we'll use round figures. So let's say it was going to cost you total $10,000 to move your family. They're going to pay you $9,500. Now let's say you can do it yourself with a U-Haul and a bunch of friends, pizza and beer, and can do it all for $5K. You get to keep $4,500.
Right.
So if it's worth your time and your money, to do that, hey, great.
And actually, we've never been able to do it before because you can't do it when you're moving overseas.
Yeah.
So this is our first move where we could actually do it.
Yeah.
But we're still not.
So that's a DITY move. The other is a PDITY.
Partial.
Yes, a partial DITY move.
Not an R&D.
Now we will be doing a partial DITY move.
Right. Well, we did that when we moved into the military because we were going from Arkansas to Colorado.
So what a partial DITY move is we're going to drive to our next DITY location. We're going to have 2 cars, and so there's a lot of empty space. We have a van. There's a lot of empty space in there, and when you're able to drive from duty locations, you want to have things with you. Like when you fly somewhere, you get 2 75-pound suitcases.
Right.
You stuff your stuff.
That is something that we should say. You do get free luggage when you're flying because you have orders.
Yes.
So if you're flying on orders, you give your orders to the
each person, and we may cover it a little bit more when we talk about
the different kinds.
Yeah. But on orders you do get PCS orders. You get each person gets 2 75-pound suitcases. So you can move quite a bit, especially talking clothes and uniform. But if you're going from one duty station to the next, and you're going from one house to the next house, there's stuff you want to carry with you. I can guarantee you right now. Even though we're going to go into the temporary lodging when we go to the other end, the boys are going to want their Xbox. So we're going to pack the Xbox. So when you do a partial DITY move...
I love how you said the boys. Are you not going to use it?
You got to tell everything you know? Just everything, huh?
Okay.
So, if there are things that you desperately want to have with you when you get there, or stuff you don't trust with the moving company. So,
right, if you have something, which we always separate some of our jewelry. I don't like a lot of jewelry, but we do have some pretty expensive things that have been passed down through our family. And so we do always take those with us. They're small enough to go in a carry-on anyway. Yeah. But we always just take those. I don't want the boat to sink.
Right. Maybe you're a gun person. And guns, unfortunately, can be highly pilferable as far as that goes. So you want to take those with you. So on a partial DITY move, it's the same thing. They're going to pay you a 95% of what that poundage would is. So the way you do it is what we'll do before we load up to go out is I will take the van. I will go down to the nearest weigh station at one of the gas stations here.
Like a truck weigh station.
Right. You weigh it just like you would a tractor trailer. Get that empty dry weight. And then we're going to go home. We're going to pack everything that we're going to transport with us down there, and then as soon as it's packed, I will drive back over to the weigh station. I will get it weighed again, and then at the end of it, I will submit how many pounds of our stuff that we carried down there. So it's that's certainly something. Always do that with any move that you're doing if you're going stateside, because you're going to pack stuff in your car that you need and you're moving it. So always do that.
Yeah, so a partial ditty is just something that everybody does, but the full
But you have to know to ask for
it. How many people do you know that's ever done a ditty? You guys tell us.
Yeah. Well.
How many do you know?
So I know personally of one person. I probably know through having been told of more, but I can only think of one person that while I knew them, they did a ditty. And that's just what they did.
Yeah, like I mean, I guess if you were doing, we talked about the difference in PCS and PCA. What's it called?
Yeah, PCA. Yeah. Permit change of assignment. And
so if you were doing something like that, they're not going to pay you to move. And that's really the only thing that I could think of that I would even...
Well, yeah, so let's say you were in an area and maybe you were renting and then you decided to buy, or
you were living on base and you decided to move off base.
Or you were renting and the people who owned decided not to rent anymore, then you might have to move. And so that's going to be on you because you didn't get orders. So this idea of ditty versus, a professional moving company, that's all only with PCS orders. If you get a wild hair and decide to change houses, that's all on you.
Yeah, just be like anybody regular moving.
Yeah.
And speaking of anybody regular moving, even if you have to do it yourself, you can still take the things that we talked about in the previous video about minimizing and just trying to ask yourself, do I need this or not, to decide if what you're going to do. So I know that this one was short. We really just wanted to talk about what a ditty was. Anything else about that?
Not that I can think of.
And a partial ditty?
Yeah.
So we'll show you guys, maybe I can remember when we actually do our PCS, we're going to do a vlog about our journey. So maybe I'll remember, we'll get some footage of like everything packed in and all that kind of stuff that we did ourselves. So.
Yep. All right. Thanks for joining us. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Bye, guys.
See you later.